Today is Thursday, and this is Eunoia, spoken by Elswyth. Eunoia is all about the connection between us outside of the hypnosis sessions. Send your notes through Patreon or the Spoken by Elswyth website to be included in the listen section. And continue on to obey for the homework and permissive circumstance. Today is part 2 of talking about inductions and deepeners. Not all of them used in our femdom hypnosis sessions, but I've received interesting ideas on how to weave in more physical ones after asking about it yesterday in the homework. And thanks to those who did their homework and sent those messages in. So another method is arm levitation. This is pretty classic. It's a Ericksonian technique. Basically, you get comfy. Imagine a nice lounge. Let's make it white. I really like white furniture. Nice white lounge. You're all stretched out, your arms to your sides, eyes closed. And I would ask you to feel the difference, feel the different feelings in your arms, and making suggestions. So let's say your left arm feels heavy, your right arm feels light or hot or cold. You enter a trance and you might even physically lift your arm. You probably heard this one done with, like, I tie a bunch of balloons around your right wrist and I put a heavy bucket of sand in your left hand. And that suggestion, that visualization, it will often have a physical side that happens to it, seeing the client's arms move. The other one is eye fixation. And this one is really, this is something you probably do at least a few times a day without realizing it. You will find yourself kind of zoning out, missing other people talking because you're staring at something in the room. It's pretty easy, but that is a trance-like state. And any object of focus, it can be used to induce a trance. The pendulum, the swinging pocket watch, those, you usually think of stage hypnosis with them. And there are certain schools who teach hypnotherapy that would probably lose their minds if any of their therapists started using a crystal pendulum, just because it has a bit of a stigma around it. But we don't worry about stigmas, do we? 2 of the reasons that eye fixation works is, well, 1, the object, we'll say the pendulum, it keeps a conscious mind occupied. And that opens the subconscious mind to suggestion. And second, it's a bit more mundane. Basically, your eyes get physically tired when they're going back and forth or they fixate. So, okay, do that now. We'll pretend this isn't listening and this is obey. Obey me. I want you to look up at the ceiling. Don't bend your neck. Just look up so your eyes are really tilted up. Keep going. Keep doing it until you actually feel your eyes get tired and begin to close. That's one of the keys to eye fixation. The other one I like, and by the way, you can quit looking up. The other one I like is the body scan. I love this because it's a gift that you can give to yourself outside of hypnosis. And with starting a session this way, I know that it's giving you a good thing. And I do love to give you good things. It can also be like married in together with some other techniques. The full body scan, checking for tension in your shoulders. There's something very loud going by outside. Going down through your shoulders, your lower back, your thighs, your hips, your knees, and doing that scan. You know that I love to pair this together with pink glitter. Kudos to you who remember where that one came from. Okay, so today's shout-outs go out to Ned, Ducky, and Dave, not October Dave, for sending in the most... I'm trying to find my word here. And for somebody who loves words, what are you going to say? Outlandish homework replies to yesterday's homework. I don't think we'll be trying those. One involves heels, which I'm guessing was inspired by the skimpy outfit description yesterday, but we're not doing that with the heels. On Monday, there will be another Locktober MCF. And on Saturday, I have, let's just call it a confidence builder session being released. I swear I'm going to put it in personal growth as well over in that pillar. It was a lot of fun to create, and I think quite a few of you are going to enjoy that one. It's a great confidence builder. Okay, the homework. Today's homework is to repeat all good things come from Mistress every time you wash your hands. You may do so in your head or out to the room, it's your choice. And tell me how many of those you need to repeat in order to wash your hands for the appropriate amount of time. And if you don't know the appropriate amount of time for hand washing, shame on you. It is 2021. You should know this. Okay, permissive circumstance for today. This one for my truly out there folks. If you get a wild hair and you want to show me this one, go for it. If you do, you probably don't need this upcoming Saturday session at all, but that's okay. You can still listen to it because I am generous and I care about you. The permissive circumstance is you have my permission if you imagine your forehead on the toe of my shoe as you do so. Because I find it hard to believe that you won't be doing this in private. I want you to go ahead and assume the appropriate position on your knees, leaning forward, forehead on my toes. Well, on my shoes, covering my toes. If you have a private garden or yard and you feel inclined to do this outside because seasons are changing and why shouldn't you enjoy that? You can imagine me sat on the fence or the stone wall, and again, your forehead on the toes of my shoes. Okay, that's it for today. I will see you again on Friday. Bye for now.